All right, hey guys, I'm Ian here with the Cheeky Style, here with the lovely
America's Miss DC 2012.
All right. So we're actually here at the World War II Memorial, and we're here to kind of like symbolize the whole patriotic part of America in DC. What's your favorite part about DC?
You know, my favorite part about DC is that there's so much opportunity here. I mean, Washington, D.C. is the center of the world. It's where everything happens, and it's so easy to come here and really make a difference. So,
what would you say makes DC cheeky?
You know, all the wonderful monuments. I mean, who can walk to the Washington Memorial, or who can walk to the White House, or who can have brunch on the lawn, in front of the White House? I mean, those kinds of things are just amazing. And every day there's a barricade outside of my apartment, and I see different diplomats and just amazing, powerful people in D.C. And it's just such a unique place with so much going on, and you really never run out of stories here.
Or Miss America should have to do?
First, I'd say have a great heart. Have a heart for community service. Be nice to everyone you meet, but also, live your life in a healthy way. So stay physically fit. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're getting rest. And also be ambitious and outgoing. Get out there, go to events, and meet people, because that's how you really, sort of make your mark. Is you go out and meet people, and you're in the community, and you're there. A Miss DC or any title holder in any pageant is really out there, and she's really trying to get to know her city, and to do the best things that she can in her city with her title.
Well, I know that somebody should have inspired you. You might have a role model to become what you are right now. So who is your role model?
I have, four major role models. Well, my first major role model is my mom. She's amazing. She's a strong woman, and as a family, we've been through a lot together, and my mom has stayed strong, which has encouraged me to do the same. I also have another role model, Ambassador Susan Rice. She is African American, and she is the U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, and she's just a wonderful person, and she does so much, and she's accomplished so much, and also Gandhi, who lived his life very peacefully and lived as an example. And last but not least, my role model is Michelle Obama, and because she's a family woman. She embodies what it means to be a hardworking American woman who's there for others and who cares about others, but also has a strong base in her family.
Great. I know that you are going to be a doctor. You're going to be in the medical field, and this is what you were. You had in your mind from your childhood, or is that something new?
You know what? I wanted to be a physician ever since I was a little kid. Ever since I was 8 years old, I knew I wanted to be a physician, and I never gave up that dream. A lot of people would say, well, that's a lot of school, or the science classes you have to take are hard, and I would just say, you know what, if that's what you really want to do, you should always go after it and never let people deter you. So even if there's something that is an alternative, people would tell me, well, why don't you just go, get a PhD instead, or, because it's not as hard as medical school, or it's, and I would just say, if you really want to do something, just take the steps, take it day by day, take it one step at a time, and really do it. And I've actually really morphed since I was a kid into just wanting to be a doctor, but now I want to practice international medicine because I see the value in really going into low-income areas and, making sure that not only people in the Western world and not only people in developed countries have the proper tools that they need to stay healthy, but also people who are living in developing countries who may not have access to all the tools. Really atrocious is the different color jeans, the legging kind of jeans that come in the orange, and they come in the yellow, and they come in the green, and people just kind of wear them casually, but they're not to be worn casually and every day. Those jeans are, they're for when you want to be funky, but a lot of times people will try to wear them, in a serious.
I know that you are involved in many charity organizations here. You do a lot of volunteer work. And if, let's say, somebody who is listening to this interview wants to help you out, how can they do that?
Well, I can be reached America's Miss DC 2012 at gmail.com. You can also visit my website at www.sarahhillware, HILLWARE.com.
What are the organizations you're working with? Or
Yeah, so I work with Tiger Lily Foundation, which is a breast cancer foundation. I also work with MedLife, which is something that I've been involved with for a few years now, and it provides global health global health work and just different things to Latin American countries that are needed. I also work with Metro Teen AIDS, which is an organization that helps to prevent HIV/AIDS and helps to promote awareness of HIV/AIDS throughout the DC community.
That's what I see.